everybody, and welcome back to another edition of Raidhyn Plays Ranked. We are once again carrying on with our Brawlhalla journey through the land of ranked 1v1, and did a couple of warm-up games, had some good matches against Moose, and since then, I've been in kind of a long queue, so what I'm gonna be doing is hoping we get into a queue shortly. I'm playing Lucien partially because he's one of the characters that I really would like to get to the level 20, but as you know, since I play a lot of the cast, I have a hard time bearing down on just one. But today's been an interesting Brawlhalla day. Part of why I'm doing this video today early is because there will be no stream tonight. It's kind of getting into like a every other day kind of rhythm with this, but seeing as there will be no stream this evening, and I normally stream on Wednesdays, but tonight I'm going to be working on videos and some other things with TWK. So it looks like we got a match. We're playing against Raidhyn, who is on Lord Vrax. So hopefully this shouldn't be too hard. Lord Vrax isn't played by very many people, which means that I don't want to underestimate him and let him take me by surprise. So, basically what we want to do is make sure that we don't get outplayed. And it's one of those scenarios where, like, just because he's in plat doesn't mean I can underestimate him. Plat players are very, very solid at the game, and they often have a little bit of different play styles. Meaning that they can often take you by surprise. So it's something where I just want to make sure that I don't let that happen. Oh, good zoning, good spacing. It's got a lance now. I don't know if this is better or worse for me. It's being pretty aggressive with the ground pounds, which is cool. Oh, I was hoping I could take him by surprise. There we go. We can get a bounce off the wall. Katars are very, very good at doing that, punishing people who come up on the walls. Now, one of the things that was suggested to me by a viewer recently, and you can tell I'm nervous and kind of trying to concentrate because my voice is shaking a little bit. It does happen. One of the things he suggested was kind of talking about matchups and what strengths and weaknesses were and things like that. And if you guys haven't seen it yet, I released a tier list today. Vrax is one of the lower ranked characters on the tier list right now, just because his stats don't really complement his weapon set very much. And it looks like he's just deciding to resign, which is a very unfortunate way to start the video. GG, sir. And apparently we made him a little salty, but hey, this is what happens on ranked. So let's go ahead and play our own low-ranked character. Let's do one with Hattori. We'll see if we go ahead and get another match here shortly or not. Hattori is at the very bottom of the tier list, and it's not because she's a bad character, it's just because the way that Tybo and I discussed it, she just has to put in more effort than the rest of the cast and has a lot more risk to her than, say, even Vrax, who has guns and can space people out if you have a lot of patience. Like, Hattori has to get in close to do her game plan, and it makes it difficult when, you know, you're trying to play as Hattori and you're up against a Nai or King Roland, Sir Roland, excuse me. I always refer to Roland as the king because he'll always be the king in my mind. Maybe we'll play him after this, but yeah, she basically just has to get in close to run her game plan, and she ends up just taking more damage and traded hits and a bunch of other things that really put her kind of low on the list right now. So that's what that is all about. But I really, really like Hattori, and I know a lot of other people really, really like Hattori. She's a really fun legend to play, and there's definitely some things that you can do with her that will catch people by surprise. She's got a lot of really interesting signatures that don't really work like others in the game, you know, between her, like, cool little teleport animations. And Hattori did receive a bunch of buffs in the last couple patches. You know, they've been working, excuse me, I don't know what happened to my voice. In the last couple patches, Hattori has received some buffs. Her spear signatures have gotten a lot better. She's, you know, gotten a little bit more mobile, which is good. So that does help out her game plan a lot, but when you compare her to the rest of the cast, she just has a little bit more difficult of a time dealing with some of the things that do go on. And at the way that the queue has been going, chances are we're gonna have to play someone in platinum again, or even gold. That's happened to me once or twice. I always feel kind of guilty about that. But you know, this is what happens when you queue up at the top ranks. You know, And they have definitely improved the queue times for us. It used to be like even if somebody was a couple ranks above or below you on Diamond, it would take 4 or 5 minutes to run a queue, which is part of the reason why I've never done this series before. But now that BMG has worked a whole bunch, oh hey, we got Secret Stakes. That's awesome. I recognize him from the subreddit, a glorious Brawlhalla community that you should join if you have not. Hey, Secret Stakes. Alright, this should be fun. Well, thought I still had an air dodge there. And again, like, you know, kind of the core thing to do is just to not underestimate people. That was a nice combo. Ooh, straight into it, like he knew about my bad dodge habits. Yeah, so it looks like he doesn't dodge very much, which is good. I mean, there's been a lot of discussion lately about how dodges are not good. So right there, the reason I got Secret Stakes is because he made a classic Platinum Air, which is to jump after getting sword comboed off the edge like that. But that's actually what people with the sword combo want you to do. They want you to jump. Which is interesting. Oh, I was expecting him to dodge, but he dodged in place. Nice one, Secret Stakes. Alright, let's see if we can't get ourselves a weapon over here. Oh, yep, the Orion punishes. Very nice. Should probably stop signaturing so much. Oh god, the rhythms. The rhythms are beastly. Alright, we gotta make sure we're in a pretty bad deficit right now. We gotta make sure that doesn't keep happening. Uh-oh. This isn't good. He hits me with the signature, I'm dead. Oh, the uppercut worked that time. Nice. I see what you were trying to do there. A little bit of a standoff. Oh, those hitboxes. So low to the ground, but he went for the item, as I hoped he would, and we were able to knock him out. All right, let's try to get some damage off of this life if we can. Oh, that's not good. Oh, but we managed to live. Thank you, armor changes. Yeah, Orion's got such mean signatures, man. Oh, was not expecting that. Oh, it's gonna be super embarrassing if I lose against a plat player. I will have to turn in my Brawlhalla card. Nice, nice, nice pogoing. Oh, can we keep him juggled? Oh, let's see. All right, we got him at a disadvantage. Yes! Excellent! Got lucky with the positioning there. GG, Reddit friend. And Twitch, too. Oh, that was so close. Oh, I was panicking, man. Because on the ranked series, everyone's gonna see. Oh man, GG, dude. All right, well, that was good. And like we said, I think we're gonna play Roland. And you know, that's part of why I really like doing this, because of the fact that when other people end up on the series, it's like they get featured too. You know, and that's cool. I like playing as the king Roland version, because Roland is the king. Oh, we're up against Darian again. 88th. Should be pretty good. I think he just got a little frustrated with the Lucien nonsense, because Katars are really strong this patch. He probably doesn't remember me, because he's might just be looking at... Nice signature. Oh man, fully punishable combo starter now. I keep forgetting about that. And the ground pound probably wasn't the best of decisions, but we're on sword now, so this should go a little bit smoother. Nice, playing it safe. Ooh, hard to hit with those. But that's what I like to see. Oh, I jumped right into that, didn't I? Oh, crap. All right, well, he got hit by the bomb. We can recover from this. I'm really bad against guns. And I feel like Lance these days is a pretty tough weapon to deal with as far as dealing with guns. You have to do some sketchy throw combos there. And I mean, Vrax versus Lord Roland is a pretty good matchup for Lord Roland. Vrax isn't exactly big on the power scale right now, so... Nice, nice signature punish. Vrax does have great signatures. Really, the only thing holding him back are his stats. That was interesting. Trying to get him to blow his dodge. I mean, if he wants to keep coming down here, I'm happy to oblige. Because, like, that's a really bad position to put yourself in for lances. And relying that much on ground pounds probably isn't the best of ideas. Get some free damage here. So he's deciding to go all unarmed on me, which is interesting. Oh, nice patience, but I'm Roland, so... Oh, nice. Baited me out there. Alright, let's make sure we can try to close this. Okay. This guy's putting down some really good damage. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Oh, big mistakes! Oh, once again, my crucial mistakes on Sir Roland and Lances do me in. Alright, so let's go ahead and do one more. We dropped 3 ranks for that loss, but hey, you know, that's life at the top, I guess. Or top-ish, I don't know. Who should we play? Orion's pretty awesome right now. People have been downing on Scarlet lately. I don't really know. Let's go ahead and random and see what we get. Looks like Lucien again. BMG knows what I'm trying to do. They know I'm trying to get in Darian's head if they match me again with him. Oh man, but if it wasn't for that error, I'm pretty confident that we could have figured out the match. But that's exactly what I was talking about. Like, I did what he was doing earlier. I put myself down in the shenanigan area where vital mistakes can happen. I was trying to get a little bit too fancy with my recoveries, and then, you know, even diamond players have trouble minimizing mistakes sometimes. So let's see who we get. We got Darian again. He went up about 15 ranks from that win because that's how ELO works. So let's see if we can't get a big lead this time. Looks like he's pretty, you know, insistent about the unarmed stuff. And we're on guitars. Oh man, lots of damage. Got our little scoop combo. Nice. Ooh, really good movement from Darian here. This guy. I don't know why he decided to rage quit before. There we go. Really don't like his choice of ground pounds on the edge there. Against guitars, like, you really don't want to be hanging out on the edge like that. Guitars are so good at edge guarding. And he keeps putting himself down in this position, and looks like another mistake from him. might mean that I have to do a 4th video, and again, looks like he just doesn't enjoy playing against Lucien. And, you know, that's the kind of thing that's going to prevent you from improving at this game. Like, if you end up on the ladder and there's a matchup that you don't like, you need to play into it. Like, you need to learn how to play against it. You need to learn what's good and what isn't, how to fight it. You know, I'm bad against guns. I'm still struggling figuring out how to get better at guns. But we're on Queen Nai. That's what the Brawlhalla gods decided to give us, another wonderful character. If you guys haven't checked out the tier list for this version yet, make sure that you go over to the Brawlhalla community subreddit where it is posted. And in general, you know, the Brawlhalla subreddit is pretty sweet. I do spend a lot of time over there myself, so it's a good place to get in touch with me if you aren't already, you know, just hanging out and commenting on the YouTubes and the rest of it. But yeah, Queen Nai, this, you know, she's top tier at the moment, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be an easy win. I am not nearly as good on Queen Nai as many other players are. I don't know a lot of the really cool frame traps, because honestly, like, when someone's blatantly top tier, I end up avoiding them, kind of. But, you know, with doing random and ranked, it's something where, like, occasionally I just get to play everyone. And one day, all my characters will be at level 20. And I'll be very happy and enthusiastic about that. And, you know, like, right now in the land of Brawlhalla, it's an interesting time to be playing this game, just because I can feel open beta on its way soon. You know, the community has gotten huge recently, you know, thanks to the Loot Crate and a whole bunch of other players coming in off of that, which is really cool, trying it out for the first time. You know, starting to get more interest from, you know, tournaments and the like. So, like, for instance, this weekend there's going to be a big tournament hosted by Tier Monster, which is a big part of the Smite community. And I'm going to be actually casting that, which is part of the reason why I'm taking tonight off of streaming, so I can get prepped for that and get some other video work done, since all day Saturday afternoon I'm going to be tied up with making some cool tournament stuff happen. So if you guys haven't signed up yet, I think you still can. I'm not sure if today is the last day or what, but we've already got something like 30 signups. Foda's going to be playing in it. I think Exo's playing. Magma Bob's going to be in it. I'm really excited to see him play, and a whole slew of other players. So I'm very excited to see how that works out. And, you know, I'm also really excited about Valkyrie. She's a new legend that will be coming out hopefully very soon. She's got the axe spear combination, and everybody is expecting her to be pretty daggone deadly. So it should be interesting to see how that works out. But hopefully we can get one more match here before the day ends. This video's already getting a little bit longer than I would like it. This last match is going to put us over the normal 20 minutes, but I'm sure you guys won't mind. I'm sure you don't mind seeing extra Brawlhalla. Hopefully I didn't chase everyone off the ladder. I think eventually what I'd like to do is get like a consistent schedule rocking, where I could be like, you know what? This is when I play. If you're a diamond player and you want to get your free low, or you want to get, you know, maybe get the chance to get featured on the video, that would be awesome. So come on down. Maybe we'll get to that point eventually. Goodbye, Thatch. Oh, I forgot to use Nai's excellent forward spear signature. Doesn't look like much anymore, but by God, does it pack a punch. It is much slower than it used to be, but the big change to Nai's forward signature spear is that they increase the active frames. So if you wait for the move to end, like, she can dodge pretty much as soon as the animation ends. So with the active frames, you actually have to jump over her and punish her while the active frames are going on, and not a lot of players understand that, because it used to be much faster than it is now. But once the active frames end, she can dodge immediately, which is why people think it's really hard to punish. So we're playing Darien one last time. We'll see how this goes. We'll see if I can live up to Queen Nai's amazing standards. She is a bit on the slow end, and again with the ground pounds, and the side airs, and the signatures. I mean, this guy plays pretty well, I gotta admit. But... oh, that was a good use of that. I mean, look at this. Look at this, man. This guy's going off. Gotta get all scrappy. Oh my goodness. That was unexpected. Alright, well, it looks like Darian might end up taking this one. Unless we can really frustrate him with guitars again. Try to make use of Nai's excellent signatures. Here we go, we get a nice pop off of that. Side airs are pretty punishable if they don't hit you. I'm really bad at kind of baiting out the side airs. And getting the punishes in place where they should. Ooh. Yeah, that's a beautiful punish for that. This is a kind of dangerous scenario for him because trying to beat Queen Nai with unarmed when she's on guitars, or any guitar user for that matter, is not the best of ideas. And almost. And there we go. Alright guys, so that's going to be it for today's ranked videos. Aside from that one Roland clutch mistake that we had, remember guys, shenanigan areas are dangerous. Wasn't too bad. We're sitting at 11th, which is more than okay. But that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm really glad all of you are enjoying this series as much as I am making it. And I will see you next time. Oh, wait, one last thing. I will not be streaming tonight, and I'm sorry for that, but Friday night I will be back, and I'll see you then. So if you guys haven't been able to swing by my stream, do swing by twitch.tv/Raidhyn, and hopefully I'll see you there.